Hey, good morning. Welcome back. I'm Lisa with Not Your College Life, and I'm so glad you're taking time out of your busy, crazy week to hang out with me a little bit. Today is April 6th, and we are getting ready to hit our peak in the COVID-19 cases. I personally have been following the story since March 6th. I think it caught my attention when Washington State was in the news with their cases and the nursing home deaths and that tragedy there. And man, does it feel like a lifetime ago that was April 6th. I don't know about you guys, but I'm quite certain that y'all have felt a lifetime of changes has happened in the last month. So for me personally, my younger daughter is a nurse's aide. She has been working crazy hours in the nursing home. Entering and exiting the nursing home is, you got to run down, get your temperature checked, answer the questions, wear a mask all the time. Family members can't go visit their loved ones unless they are actively dying. You guys, I can't even imagine. My younger daughter is finishing up the last 4 weeks of her maternity leave in a time that, her last 4 weeks is not what she thought it was going to be. And she is already anticipating what life for her is going to look like when she goes back to work. Her husband is a cardiac rehab, and that has been temporarily shut down, and he's been reassigned to environmental services. So all he does is turn over rooms that had sick, infected patients in it. So he does the whole, I get home and I'm in the garage stripping and head straight to the shower before I greet my family. And she will be in for that as well when she goes back to work, because her med surge floor has been converted to a COVID floor. So my 2.5-year-old and 2-month-old grandsons, this will be their life for the next 3 to 6 months. For my husband, he was notified on Friday that he was going to be on a 2-week temporary furlough because he works for a manufacturing company, and they design and sell parts to auto companies, which are on shutdown. So if the companies that they're working for aren't working, then what are they doing? So we filed for unemployment for him today. And for myself personally, I have been busier than ever. Not to the same level that our healthcare workers have been, but converting a Big Ten University registrar's office to online has been interesting and challenging. And I will say, I love the pace. I love a fast pace. I love an ever-changing environment. I think what's made it difficult is it's coupled with my own personal unchanging and ever-changing, my own personal unknown and ever-changing life. So we're getting through. So the episode, that's all about me. Tell me what's going on with you. Honestly, I'd love to hear it. Email me. Y'all aren't emailing me. Anyway, so today's episode is, I am here to offer advice to you, mama, when your student comes to you with thoughts of options that have been made available to them this semester with all of the changes. I am part of it's not really a listserv, it's just a group of peers in the Big Ten that we respect each other's opinion and use each other as a sounding board. And so I do know that across the Big Ten, similar changes, similar options have been made available to your students. And I think it can be confusing and unclear, and our advisors are already struggling to be able to interact with all of their current students remotely. So here is my little bit of help in that vein. So specifically today, I want to talk about the option to convert your class from a letter grade to a pass, no pass option. So what does that mean? Okay, so a letter grade on a course has GPA value and GPA effect. So a letter grade is what gets you that 4.0 or the 2.7, which is a C plus. Is that right? Yeah, C plus is 2.7. And there are so many things tied to the GPA. There is your academic standing, which means, are you on probation? Are you on good standing? Are you on the dean's list? Are you going to graduate with distinction or honors or magna cum laude if you're Latin, if you have Latin honors? Are you going to retain your scholarship or your financial aid? Are you going to be eligible for graduation or licensure? Are you going to be able to progress in your plan of study because the next courses in your sequence require a certain threshold of GPA to move forward? So those are all the things that GPA are tied to. A pass, no pass option will allow the student to earn the credit for the course with a P, passing, but there is no GPA effect. So the downside is you can get a pass, earn the credit, but not have that credit if you would have, had you done an exceptional job, let's say a B or higher, that would have elevated your GPA. But if you had earned a C or C minus, then that might have pulled your GPA down a bit. On the plus side, if you earn a no pass, this is a plus, tongue-in-cheek plus, I guess. But if your student gets a no pass on this, while they don't earn the credit, they also don't earn the bad GPA. So a D is 1.7, an F is 0. That GPA value with 3 or 4 or 5 credit offering could significantly affect your student's overall GPA and then subsequently affect all of those other things we just talked about. So if they are possibly going to tank, then maybe a pass, no pass is the option for them to consider. The disclaimer I would provide with that is to determine first, what is that threshold that gives me a P pass versus an N no pass? And that's going to vary by college. So that is a question that your student's advisor might know. At minimum, the registrar's office would know that. So they should email. Generally, it's registrar at whatever institution. But have them Google it and find out. Send an email to get it in writing. What is the grade transition to go pass, no pass? Get that in writing. I know at Purdue it's a C minus or higher. So that makes it a little bit more challenging to decide, right? If I only need the credit, let's say it's a general education course or an elective that is not a foundation course for something else that I'm taking in the future. Let's say it's the last of a foreign language class, or it's a history of foreign governments. It's a general elective, and I only need the credit. I may decide that a D minus and earning the credit and moving on is better than going no pass, earning the D minus, which converts to a no pass, and now I've got to take something else. There's a whole lot of discussion that needs to go in that, because it's not that course by itself, right? Your student needs to consider, what else am I taking this semester? What else do I expect to earn grade-wise to know is that, can I survive that D- grade to get myself that earned credit and move forward? Or is that D- grade going to be too detrimental to my overall GPA that maybe in consultation with my advisor, I need to convert it to protect my GPA? So I know that's complicated, and I know it's not straightforward, but this is it, right? It is complicated. I want you to know that. I want your student to know that. It is not the golden parachute. They need to be smart about it. So if they start bringing those discussions up, ask them, what is the deadline? Tell me how long you have to decide that. Tell me, what else are you thinking about in this decision? Have you talked to your academic advisor about it? Have you talked to your instructor about it? What are they thinking, right? I have suspicions that in some cases, faculty are going to use their own professional discretion and perhaps assign a passing grade for a student that, by my definition, the university's definition, probably should have gotten a NoPass. But who am I to judge? I don't know what that looks like. So I know this is short, very bite-sized, but I hope it was really good food for thought. I hope that you are able to take some of this information and really help shape your students' decision before they take action. And I do hope to come back at you with other short tidbits of information to help in this ever-changing time, to be of service to you. If I can provide some sense of confidence and certainty in what's coming down your road, down your path, I'm happy to offer that. So grab this information, go talk to your college student, see where they're at, see if you can offer to help. If something's confusing, shoot me an email. I'm at lisa@lisabeals.com. Send me a direct message on Facebook or Instagram. Y'all know where to find me over there. If you're not following me, why not? Stay safe, stay healthy. Till next time. Take care.